But if you don't know me, my name is Rachel. Today I'm going to show you my rolling and stretching routine as a figure skater. I'm not figure skating right now because quarantine has been extended till January now. So anyways, this is what I'm doing while I am not skating. So for this routine, you're gonna need a roller. You need a foam roller. This is the one that I use, and then you don't need a mat. And also a pillow would be nice. I feel like everybody has a pillow. This is more of a leg stretching routine, so I won't really be doing any like hip or back flexibility, mostly legs, to help you be more flexible and help you stretch out your hamstrings, because a lot of skaters hamstrings are very tight, including mine. So this is what I do to help loosen them out, especially rolling helps so much. You should roll before you stretch, in my opinion. I don't think it really matters that much, but it helps me relax my muscles. This is not a walkthrough. I'm just going to show you a few of my favorite stretches, what they stretch, why I do them, and yeah, maybe I'll do a walkthrough at some point. Let me know down below if you want a walkthrough. It will probably be like 30 minutes long. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so after my short Chloe Ting workout, I literally hate her, but she hurts me in a good way, so it's fine. I decided to roll because it's good for loosening muscles and relieving tension, so I think that's great before stretching. So first I'm doing my calves. Mine are always tight, so I normally do it with just one foot on top of the other, but if it hurts too much, just do it with both legs at the same time. And now I'm working on my back hamstring, which skaters have really tight hamstrings. You can do two legs on the roller or just one on top of the other. If you do one on top of the other, it has more pressure. And then if you guys can see the spot that I'm feeling right there, that's called the sits bone. And it's basically where all your hamstrings connect, and it is very tight. You will know if you're rolling it. Trust me, it hurts so bad. And now I'm just rolling my back. And now moving on to the IT band. This hurts like a bitch. It hurts so bad. You can do this with one foot on the ground. It won't hurt as much if you first start. I think I've just gotten used to the pain at this point. I personally find it the most tight near my knee, so that's where all of your muscles connect. And I also am doing the inside of where, like right above my knee. That's also super tight. Now we're done with rolling and I'm going to start stretching. So this is a hamstring stretch, just kind of using gravity to pull you down. And now I'm getting into my downward dog and kind of pedaling my feet to stretch out my calves. Next up, I'm gonna just kind of kick my legs up into like, I guess, a spiral position. And I do this 10 times on each foot. And this can get really tiring for your arms, so you can take breaks. I just cut out my breaks because I took like 2. After I do that, I just kind of hold one up at a time and try to get it as high as I can. Sorry if my leg's cut off. My room is kind of small and I couldn't get the other leg in it. And now we're into butterfly. In butterfly, you try to keep your knees down and then also lean forward. Now we're going into straddle. My straddle is so bad, but we're just leaning over the side, opposite hand to opposite foot. This stretches out the side of your torso, and then when you turn this way, it kind of stretches more of your hamstring. And then obviously do that on the other side. And if you're feeling especially tight in straddle, it might just be because this part of your leg where I'm rubbing is very tight, so you can rub that out with like a ball or something. And then this is kind of like a mini forward fold, I guess. If your legs are farther apart, it's easier to do. But then I do a normal, like, I don't know if it's called like a forward fold or a pike. I don't normally call it that, but whatever. And sometimes I kind of like rock back and forth off of each leg because it kind of helps me like stretch my hamstrings out. And then we are moving on to lunges. This is gonna help with your splits. You do this kind of like a standing lunge. You can also like put your hands on the inside of your leg to give more of a stretch. But then you put the back leg down and you try to push down your back thigh. And then go into this, stretches out your hamstrings. By the way, I hold most of these stretches 30 to 45 seconds, depending on how I feel and if I feel like I've stretched it enough. And then into this pose, I actually don't know what this is called, but it is very good. You will feel it in your thighs. And then this is sort of like a triangle. This helps stretch out your legs. And then I'm gonna do all of those things on the left side. And now moving on to some stretches while you're laying on your back. These are mostly to help you with lifts. So I'm just gonna hold my leg here and then kind of put it in a 4. And this stretches out your hips. It's really good. I love this stretch so much. And then you grab your foot and pull it back as far as you can, like this. And the farther you go down, the more you can bring it kind of like over to the side. And then just take a rest, bend your knee, and then go and do it again. I do this about 3-4 times depending on how tight I am that day. I obviously have to do this on my other leg. This is my like good leg, I guess. It's my more flexible leg. This helps me with that like one spin that I really like doing. For some reason, I cannot remember what it's called at this moment in time, but it's my favorite spin. Oh, it's called a pull-up spin. I know what it is. Okay, it's pull-up spin. And then next you're gonna want a pillow. This is gonna be for your splits. I normally time myself for about 1 to 1.5 minutes. Basically, you're gonna put the pillow under you so you can do the splits. So you want to be able to like hold your arms up in the air. So if you need more pillows, just grab a few more. But the gravity is going to help you so much with getting your splits down there. Here's me doing my left splits. This is actually my better leg, so I can do this without a pillow now, which is really cool. By the way, this is kind of like a combination of Anna McNulty's and Olivia D'Andrea's stretching routine. I really like both of them. The only one that kind of like got me through like, I guess like a breakthrough, because I had been working on my splits for like a year now, was Anna McNulty's stretching routine. And then here are 2 bonus stretches that I added in. This is for your hips. Super good for your hips. What you're supposed to do is kind of put your legs in like a frog and then put your feet down. And then this one's for your back. You just try to touch your toes to your head.
So I'm done with my whole routine. That took me about 30 minutes, but this isn't really a walkthrough. Obviously, this is more of a showing you what I do. I might do a walkthrough if enough of you guys like that, so let me know by commenting. But this is mostly a leg stretching routine. I need to work more on my hip and back flexibility, but that's not super my priority right now. But I threw in some hip and back stretches that I like doing. And yeah, if you like this video, like it, and if you like me, subscribe to my channel. I'm just trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. And let me know if this helped you guys out, because I had the hardest time getting my splits and they're still pretty tight. My good side, which is my left side, is I can do the splits, but it's still very tight and uncomfortable. But I'm getting there, so at least I made it to the splits. And my right one has gotten so much better. It used to be like, I used to be this far from the ground with it, so the pillows really help if you put your arms up and let gravity just help you get down there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!